grid law again?
Yes, Mom. We're facing an energy shortage, and the only way we're going to fix it is if we connect the grid.
Honey, you only have a couple more weeks left to relax before you start your new professorship. You need to put down the books. You're worse than your father.
Mom, I gotta quit advertising that Dad is a law professor. If people find out and my new coworkers find out, they're gonna think I'm a nepo baby like Professor Posner.
Son, look over there. Karaoke. Instead of connecting the grid with your crazy law and economics ideas, go connect other people.
Whoa!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh my gosh, are you Professor Aziz Huck? I read your latest paper on AI tax law.
Oh, that old thing. I wrote it in between working my political and time colleagues. The transaction costs of untaxed AI are far too high.
Transaction costs? Are you in the law and economics?
So loud. That's not real for me. I spend my time thinking about rights that matter.
Really? I found that, law and econ can be helpful in my line of work with environmental law.
Environmental law? I bet you want to connect the grid too?
Yeah.
you gotta learn to move somehow.
So hard with the curve, always moving. It's definitely not a hard work party. One else yelling on the fourth floor. Can they just work on their post memos?
My eyes are rolling and I'm feeling kinda hopeless. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when I walked right into office hours. And the gunner's eyes lit up. And the gunner's eyes lit up. And the gunner's eyes lit up.
So I put my hands up, they say don't call down. Can you repeat everything from class? Taking the shit like no. There's two more things the line we know. Hands up, I say no questions yet.
Everybody, what if I purchased a cameo from disgraced former Congressman George Santos and a lifetime supply of Botox?
U.S. News might think we're three, but admin keeps trying to flee. Falling like the birds outside. Dear Perry, please don't leave, stay by my side.
Oh my god! I can't believe I'm gonna be late for my first day. Oh, I'm so perked. Oh my gosh. Professor what?
I remember you. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm a new professor here. The faculty was so impressed by my ability to confuse what else about statutory interpretation.
Wow, that is something Chicago really values. Listen, I haven't stopped ruminating on that night. I don't usually do things like that or say things like that. And my lord must have been exceptionally strong. Here at this school, we keep things separate. We don't mix con law and law and econ, but we should get breakfast at Pratt sometime when it's free.
Macy, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. The Supreme Court is about to dissolve the EPA. It's gonna be crazy. Wait, what are you doing talking to him? You know he's a fun law professor, don't you?
You've got to stop lingering around. The rest of the con law team's waiting for you. We finally have the seance all set up so we can ask Chief Justice John Marshall, who decides? Who decides?
My goodness, Allison, I've got 4 more Politico articles to write for
Hear ye, hear ye. I call this faculty meeting, sponsored by the Wachtel Lipton Rosenkatz Faculty Scholarship, to order. Do we have any announcements?
I have 3 announcements.
Yes, Professor Gold?
So first I'm doing an updated study on my groundbreaking empirical research into sex habits. It's gonna be really good.
You mean our groundbreaking empirical research of sex habits?
No, thank you.
recurring miss. Any other announcements?
Pursuant to new PERC regulations, we are moving the entire law school to wind-powered energy. Birds will have to die. That is the price we have to pay for sustainable energy.
But think about the externalities. If the birds die, students will be distracted from studying property, and then we won't have as many SCOTUS clerks.
Not to mention the inherent beauty of one of nature's most exquisite creatures. Professor Neal?
I've spoken to my friend Brian at River St. Joe, and there's been some unfortunate developments. RSJ is now bankrupt after taking advice from one else. Professor Baird is now destitute. All of funding has been diverted to Miss Cash.
Well, in better news, thanks to a generous stipend from our good friends at Jones Day, the law school has recently agreed to purchase Chief Justice John Marshall's right sock. I will be leading a seminar, 4 to 6, of course, to discuss the implications of this sock on the court's foreign commerce clause jurisprudence.
Well, I believe that's it. Good work, everyone.
Right!
Thank you. I am proud to announce the much-awaited annual Honorable Judge Frank Hoover Easterbrook Law and Economics Symposium. Auditions for keynote speaker will be next week. Professors can audition in pairs. My dear friend Jonathan Mazer, first of his name, second biggest baby born in Tennessee in 1970. Jesus H. Christ, Professor of Law. Kirkland and Ellis, Imperial Majesty of the Symposium.
I'm so excited to audition.
I think it could be my moment this year.
Settle down. There's not going to be any moments for anybody else. This year, like every year, is going to be my time to shine. You see my name at the beginning of every textbook. I know what I'm doing. And I know my law and econ. Clearly, it will be Professor Robertson and myself who will be the keynote presenters. Andrew?
Please don't waste your time. I did give the 2024 Coast lecture. It'd be much more efficient if everyone did what they're particularly good at. Saul and I have been preparing since the summer.
Students, if we could summon the ghost of learned hand, what would he say? You.
That the captain has a duty.
Wrong! How many times have I told you that does not exist? Class dismissed. No questions now. Come to office hours. Shoot. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We should submit our paper, Economics, Debating Certainty About Complex Legal Problems Using Numbers, for the Law and Econ Symposium.
Exactly!
We'll be a shoe-in for the keynote presentation.
And of course, my name should appear first on the keynote presentation. And of course, my name should. We both know that I bring the wisdom of the crowds. Besides, I have more than 35 years of experience.
We may not have
few reactions over the years to my story about fighting a bear and winning.
It's okay. Students don't even react when I bring up NFTs. But together we bring experience and novelty to the table. We'll be a shoe-in for the keynote.
Exactly. I mean, look at our competition. They've got nothing on us. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to talk to them. I don't know how to tell them they're insane. These are always feeling to tweet about things. I think they're just lazier than us these days.
These days, I don't know how to talk to them. I don't know how to tell them they need me. Feels like the only time they hear me is when students talk about course like I don't do things.
This time, I think I've lost my patience. This time, they just can't meet my expectations. This time, I've come to a realization, and I hope they can take it. I hope they can take it.
We're too good for you. We're too good for you. They take it for granted. I just don't understand it. We're too good for you. We're way too good for you. They take tenure for granted. I just can't understand it.
What's going on?
Thank you so much for inviting us to lunch, Joan. It's always a pleasure to discuss emerging constitutional crises, such as whether we should have a Supreme Court with a constitutional scholar as esteemed as you. Isn't it a pleasure, Puff?
Oh, yeah, it's a real honor. I appreciate the affirmation.
Listen, I've got a proposition for you two. Aspen Publishing hit me up the other day, and they were just begging for a 10th edition to my much-adored constitutional law casebook. But I'm a bit busier these days. I don't even have time to show up to debates with Mortara anymore. Those are usually good fun. So, I think the two of you can take this one on yourselves, and then both of you can cement your places in history like me, a renowned scholar of substantive due process, equal protection, and various other forms of constitutional law that will live on forever in Sotomayor opinion. And most importantly, as a law clerk who helped write the Roe opinion. I might die one day, but these doctrines, they never will.
I am sold. Your textbook may be 1,300 pages of lists, but it could use a little more historical context. And by that, I mean it could use some more pictures. Just imagine it. I could start with the ship schematics from Gibbons versus Armington, or the full trial transcript from Aaron versus Treason trial, presided over by none other than, the answer is always Chief Justice John Marshall. Anyways, maybe a portrait of Farmer Filbert, and obviously, some maps.
Why do I need to write a 1,300-page casebook when I've already done a TED Talk? They're essentially the same thing. Plus, I have Politico on speed dial. I don't need 1,300 pages to remind everyone that the Supreme Court's badges, the world is ending, and we are doomed.
The popular media is all well and good, but don't you want to force students to pay hundreds of dollars to read your opinions about the constitutionality of pornography? That's what being a law professor's all about.
Isn't it about putting the fear of God in liberal students and alienating conservatives?
No, Aziz, it's about teaching them where Dolly Madison sat while watching the early Supreme Court, or pondering, along with 190 other students, if Attorney General William Wirt was wearing an orange toga when he sat at the government table while arguing before the Supreme Court on behalf of a private party.
That seems like an inefficient use of class time.
Efficiency? Pray tell, have you been reading law and economics?
No, but, well, query. If I was, would that be so deplorable? I'm starting to lose the plot of why we do all this. Why analyze SCOTUS cases when we know where it's going to go and we can't
opportunity to explore the law and econ. What if I want to audition for the law and econ symposium? Oh, hi, Aziz. I didn't see you there.
Hi, Josh. What are you doing here?
Oh, just manifesting. Aziz, do you ever have any regrets? Sometimes I just stand here in my heart and
I can't say that I do, but sometimes I do query what might have happened if I dedicated myself to digging graves. Sure, I may have graduated first in my class at Columbia, landed this esteemed professorship, but maybe I could have been happier.
here I am just trying to get out of teaching. Let's not. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate that class.
You hate teaching the class, or you hate the class of students?
Never mind. I have an idea. I have just thought about that night in River St. Joe, and my heart just sings. And the law and econ professors, they seem happier, don't they?
They do. It's true. Law and econ does have its perks. It's all kind of familiar, clinging onto theories of long-dead white men. Don't tell anyone I said that.
I have an idea. What if we audition for the law and econ symposium, throw a curveball out and see what happens?
Auditioning for the symposium, it's an intriguing idea, but the transaction costs are just too high. It was amusing to see with you, but that's as far as I can go.
Well, could we at least watch? We could sit in the back.
Well, just as long as no one can see us.
Daddy, I have a feeling we're not in New Haven anymore!
Is it really so bad to be efficient?
Turn around. Every now and then he gets a little bit inspired by learning hand. Turn around. Every now and then he sees himself explaining some supply and demand. Turn around.
Every now and then he wonders if digging graves is what he was born to do.
Turn around. Also sometimes law and economics is what he wants to pursue. Every now and then he reads Postner. Every now and then he reads Postner. Every now and then he's unsure if he's surrounded by friends or enemies. Turn around.
Every day he thinks of changes to the collapse of constitutional brevity.
Turn around. Every now and then he gets afraid of it all. Turn around. Like years of practice. Time to open your eyes. Every now and then he gets time to open your eyes. Every now and then he reads Postner. And he needs a lot tonight. But he thinks he gone forever. And if he haven't them so tight, they'll be holding on together. And if he can't make it right, he doesn't think it was so wrong. Together they can get Macy tenure track and have their own classes on contract. He knows just what to do, preparing his remarks. He realizes law and econ is on playing bars. Let us start the fight. Now teaching's gonna end tonight. Law and econ classes in his
Once upon a
sight.
time, law used to be only words. Now I am adding some charts. No more doubts in me. From UChicago, I'll never depart.
keynote presentation at the annual Honorable Judge Frank Hoover Easterbrook Law and Economics Symposium. Professor Mazur, if you would kindly read the instructions.
Pairs of professors wishing to audition for the esteemed position at the Honorable Judge Frank Hoover Easterbrook Law and Economics Symposium will have 2 verses to provide an abstract of their paper and explain why they should be chosen for the distinguished position. Keep it short and sweet, people. First up, Professors Rowan and Marshall.
Hit it!
Bring it and run back.
Yeah,
Let's just repeal the Sarbanes-Oxley Act.
yeah, those laws ain't nothing, ethics, what is that?
Yeah?
Confidentiality is so bad.
Yeah?
Stop. You want to bring Enron, one of the largest financial crises of this early millennium, back?
Could be interesting.
It was a pyramid.
Okay, but what is a pyramid scheme really? I mean, if we think about the international tax structures it applies to special purpose entities, really opens up a whole can of worms that I'm not going to get into, and right now,
Absolutely not. Next.
next up we have Professors Neal and Weisfeld.
Hit it.
Let's bring transactions back. The ones don't know what they lack.
They don't just really take just news and sex.
Yeah? The power couple teaching contract drafts.
Stop. You are not the law school power couple.
We are.
Hit it!
We're bringing labor back.
Yeah. Consumer welfare is the way to act.
Yeah, I think it's sexy with a union rep.
Yeah. The price you pay is what you gotta match.
Enough. Clearly, David Posner and I are the power couple of this lawsuit, and we all know we got rid of the transaction requirement because attendance hit a UChicago record low, and that's including ledge stats. I'm unimpressed. Who is next on this list?
We're next.
Let's bring unwinding grading back. We want to know who's writing business back. Give points to students when we like their style. And late night emails mean 165s.
Hold on. You want to destroy one of UChicago's most sacred institutions, the curve?
No, we don't want to destroy the curve. We just want to make sure that students end up where they're supposed to.
Yeah. Haven't you ever wanted to give that special student a little boost?
Well, you're not wrong about that. But that's what seminars are for. I'm unimpressed. Who is next on this list?
Oh, we are.
make sure that students end up where they're supposed to.
It's economically efficient to give good students a little boost.
Well, you're not wrong about that. But that's what seminars are for.
All right, next up we have Professors Lemore and Robertson.
I'm expecting
100-page casebook.
Hey! They didn't even audition! Do you really think that they could outlaw and economy? The former dean of the law school and the iconic act Legally Bald on YouTube?
Lead the line in cost.
You!
Hold on, it's Politico. I've got to take this. What? You're hearing reports? I've been called back for...
Whatever you're hearing, tell them that it will be Livermore and Roberts giving the keynote address. Leak that to your readers. You know, just because I've written about aging with Martha Nussbaum doesn't mean that I've aged out of the spotlight. Robertson and I will be getting that keynote presentation. Out of it!
Do you still want to do this? After my Politico relationship has been compromised, I'm not so sure anymore.
Don't worry, you guys can do it! If I can teach crim law and patent and make students lose hope of getting a clerkship, you sure can do anything.
If you want to take energy law to learn about that, that's great. I don't particularly care. Now on to why Sam Bankman-Fried is innocent. But you still...
Wait! I need to borrow your class.
Saul, I'm teaching securities regulation. Is this material?
And we need the wisdom of the crowds if we're going to prevent Huck and Macy from getting that keynote presentation. So, students, this Macy guy, what are his weaknesses? How can we get under his skin? Yes.
His headshot looks like he's trying to seduce the Chipotle line workers for extra carne asada in his burrito. I have copyright that, so I can Photoshop some stuff.
Wait. I'm not even going to comment on the suggestion that you would use my class time to breach copyright laws. But this isn't the time to talk to you anyway. The law school photographer takes a headshot. Who does that photograph belong to? Can't be me, because I didn't take the picture. So if you want to put it on a t-shirt, you'd be infringing on the photographer's right. But maybe this is like Keenan. How should we conduct our fair use analysis?
Next idea.
Yeah, Gabby.
Yes, you.
What if we turn up the heat in the law school? He already takes his jacket off when it's 40 degrees. If we turn it up to 80, we can see what else he takes off.
Oh. More. Yes, we can advocate for FERC to shrink the grid. Everyone? Okay, great. Now, on to this Huck guy. What are his weaknesses? Yes.
We could give him double the amount of journal comments to review for SRP credit.
But cruel and unusual punishment is illegal. I don't even know why Huck does those. We should just have AI do all of that. Any other strategies? Yes.
Maybe we blame Macy and Huck for taking the lunch and not doing the talk.
Okay, anything else? Yes.
Why don't we just do whatever we did to get rid of Dean Todd? Or Juan. Or Hannah Fine. Or Amy Nixon.
win. I'd also make a great Postmaster General. And speaking of useless paper, I've heard that Audrey collects old stocks and coins. I bet she has you beat. What is your oldest stock?
Mine's from the 30s.
The 1930s?
30 AD.
Would it still work in the vending machine?
That's a tort. Anyway, we have to wrap this up. Duty calls. Damn it!
Hey, Professor Macy's all set for our joint Environmental Law Society and Supreme Court and Appellate Society lunch talk, right? I've already double checked to make sure that catering will serve vegan, paperless, plasticless, energyless salad. Thank goodness about the food, but about Professor Macy, I'm actually a little concerned. He hasn't been responding to my emails, and usually he's so quick.
Are you serious? The lunch talk is tomorrow. How can you not be taking this seriously? We have former FERC Chairman Danley coming. Macy's not being the sweet, attentive professor I remember.
Hang on, did I hear you guys say that Macy isn't responding to your emails? We haven't heard back from Huck either. I think we need to reach out to them. I mean, we need to hear their SCOTUS predictions on these environmental cases.
He's been really off lately. We'll be sitting in class trying to understand what recondite means, and he'll start a query without even asking a question. I mean, how am I supposed to explain what national origin is if you won't even ask us?
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing telling my parents that the only thing I've learned from con law 3 this quarter is how sperm banks decide how to price their goods.
Hey, can we talk?
Huck, you've been so distracted with the symposium lately. I really need your attention narrowly tailored for a case book.
This symposium thing is jeopardizing our chances of starting our digital, eco-friendly, carbon-neutral journal.
Don't you want to see your portrait hanging up in those walls one day?
Don't you want to see your face in one of those gold frames? You could be a real leader for the clean energy community.
Remember what Stone said. You need to stick to what you know if you want to go down in history. And believe me, I know a little bit about history.
Symposiums are small potatoes anyways. I just posted about adverse possession, got 2 million views in 8 hours. If we take our journal online and harness the algorithm, we could go viral.
Plus, we could charge students a fortune for the casebook. Think about how many thesauruses we could buy.
You've got to decide what's more important to you. It's either the journal or the symposium.
It's the casebook or the symposium.
You've got to choose.
Don't said to be quiet, be loud, walk for a Leo, feel secure, be asked, God fill up every page, get the on its way, and don't be afraid, students have to obey. Just get your head in the frame, just get your head in the frame, don't be afraid, students have to obey. Just get your head in the frame, you gotta 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 get
Let's make sure that we start the journal. When we do that, the streets will be safe. Second chance, gotta talk to the name. This time you won't tell us no. Wait a minute, while you translate. Wait a minute, break. Wait a minute, check. Wait a minute,
Gotta get your head
solution for me is to debase history? Our journeys here today have been futile.
Look, all the good things. You both have a lot of potential.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Dad. You never said that. I don't like to catch.
I thought you canceled your flight.
And that's why AI won't replace lawyers. Dogs will.
Any questions?
Okay, well, the more pressing issue is AI replacing law librarians across the country. I'm already stressed about ChatGPT taking everything from me. Now dogs? I'm gonna have to start charging for cold brew at Cafe D'Angelo.
No. We aren't focusing on what's really going on right now. The law school is a unique ecosystem. We as professors each have our place, and when we stick to our niche, the law school runs flawlessly. How can Macy have thrown the balance of our ecosystem into danger, to the point where we may not be able to recover?
Hang on, everyone. Counselor Casey. Yes, Professor Hubbard? Isn't it true that UChicago is all about interdisciplinarity? Exactly. That's why we offer our Greenberg seminars. So precisely one fourth of the student body can study the intersections of law in popular media, if you're lucky, and law and more law, if you're not.
Oh, come on. They only put that on the website to get students to come here.
Here, some of us do have other interests.
Yes, exactly.
We law professors are creatures of complexity. I'm tired of being put in a box. You know, I couldn't agree more, John. I'm tired of being known as just a food law expert. I teach contracts too.
Well, if Huck and Macy can confess their love of law and economics, perhaps I can come clean too.
And that due process is met when you send letters by a certified mail. But I've got a conviction and a legal obsession, and I'm ready to tell my tale. Everybody gather round. Well, if
I don't know about you, but
to end lessons such as, what is race? See you tomorrow.
Trying to explain that energy is what turns the lights on. All true. But I was thinking about how many letters of recommendation we have to write for all the 2Ls applying to clerkships, and how much research we have to do on top of that. So I had an idea. Well, I was thinking, what if in exchange for a generic letter of recommendation, you hire research assistants to do, say, 50 hours of research for you in the next week?
Yeah. And then we can put our names on it and get published in the Yale, the UChicago.
Wait, are research assistants unionized? No, don't worry. All the students across the Midway unionized, but we're safe here.
Not anymore!
But the contract doesn't go into effect for at least another couple weeks. Oh, 2 hours! What do you want? Clerkships! Where do you want them? New York! DC! Chicago. Try again. Where do you want them? Anywhere! When do you want them? Now! In 2 years, and then for another year after. Your jobs to do research for Professors Huck and Macy.
What do we get for researching for you?
Silly. A clerkship, obviously.
They may not actually get pushed.
A letter of recommendation. Your job, Huck and Macy need help researching for the Easterbrook Symposium. Onward.
Wow, there goes FedSoc's new female president. You know they just do it for the PR.
I thought affirmative action was supposed to be your thing.
For someone who's actually systematically disadvantaged. But when you're in FedSoc, your clerkship offer letter is stapled to your birth certificate.
You're just jealous. We don't have to spend hours finding new words for Huck's grades don't matter speech just for a shot at a clerkship.
Speak for yourself. I love coming through my thesaurus. Well, at least it beats digging through the archives to find some obscure legal history to justify taking away fundamental human rights.
Get out of my way. You're gonna get your nasty bagel on my outfit. Leave it like strawberry cream cheese anyway. It was all I had left.
Ladies, don't waste your energy on these ACS bros. We're meeting at 4, right? I got 5 pallets of chocolate yesterday!
Yeah, typical FedSoc. What did you buy that with all the money you saved, serving the shittiest lunch talk food of all time?
FedSoc girls got talking going on.
ACS got what is going on.
FedSoc girls got talking going on.
ACS got what is going on.
Just to be
Money,
young faculty taking an interest in the community we're building here.
Technically, these lunches are a fringe benefit. I mean, the school pays for them because they know that none of us would come if we had to pay for our own meals. But none of us would want to lose value by not taking advantage of every possible fringe benefit. I mean, that would just be silly.
It's Professor Rowan to the student.
Well, you're right. You cannot be talking about tax this close to law school. You're ruining my reputation.
Chief! Before we go back to our offices to go watch birds outside our windows, I mean, mold young legal minds. Does anyone have any new and exciting academic accomplishments they want to share? Yes, Professor Marshall?
I'd like to announce that, while I may be the most professionally responsible professor, my Excel skills do leave a little to be desired. But I'm working on a new system that will ensure maximum emotional turmoil for grade release spring quarter.
Wonderful. Yes, Professor Casey?
I'd just like to know how Huck and Macy got so many RAs to work for them. I usually have the #1 RA in Hawk State. It must be that Tony Casey charisma.
Students give it, and the students take it away.
I guess I should rethink that 3-day bankruptcy makeup class that's scheduled for Memorial Day weekend now.
Well, Joshua and I would like to announce that we have successfully started up UChicago's new law review, the environmental law review.
What? How is this happening?
And Aziz and I would like to share that we have sent the first draft of our casebook off to Aspen Publishing. Starting next fall, students will be more steeped than ever in the provenance of our founding fathers' knee breeches. And we've even managed to negotiate the price down from $500, $450, a real bargain.
A draft already?
It's heartwarming to see the young faculty taking up the mantle from us old timers. And who would have thought? Professors in their offices for once.
What is happening? I used to be the shining star of this law school. Am I headed towards emeritus status? Doesn't seem to matter what I don't know how to lose. No one knows how hard I have theories that I can't explain. They think that I'm insane. All my life been shining bright, but I fear the end's in sight. 'Cause I'm just so I keep growing, I go far. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of false fragility? I'm just so when I say torque, they say duty. Don't they know I hate that word with all the fire I have inside of me?
ago to convene the most astute and shrewd legal minds, so that we might together pontificate upon jurisprudential perplexity, all of course within the distinguished perspective of law and economics. Here we accept no pettifoggery, no nutty arguments, and no frivolous appeals. There will be no tergiversation. Any matter from beating kittens in the park to vaccine requirements is fair game, so long as it's done with a learned hand. The symposium is a legal Donnybrook, a Brannigan of intellect. Best of luck to those who vie for the keynote title. You'll need it. Professor Mazur, if you would.
Please be seated. Each professor pair will have one song to convince the Honorable Judge Frank Hoover Eastbrook of their worthiness to receive the keynote title at the Honorable Judge Frank Hoover Easterbrook Law and Economics Symposium. Professors will be judged on the ingenuity of their legal...
Enough. If they can't construct a half-decent legal argument at this point, there's no point telling them now. First up.
Okay. First up, we have Ladmore and Robertson.
I've got tanks, they're multiplying, and I'm getting in control.
But the knowledge you're supplying, it's incentivizing. You better choose us, 'cause you need love, and you need Robson too. You better pick us.
Bend an invisible hand. That's all he called, it must be true.
Let it
I didn't even know you two could do math. But even I have to admit, that was pretty good. I like how you applied law, econ, to matters of constitutional and environmental law.
Ronald Coase would be proud.
I wouldn't go that far. It's not like that time. I convinced the APA that the lectern would be accessible seating. Talk about efficiency.
You did what? It's giving disparate treatment.
Your performance has finally answered the question that plagues me. Who decides? Easy. It's Easterbrook.
In our language, I'd say you survived strict scrutiny with a performance that good. Not obscene, but pretty sexy.
Conlaw people are weird. But congratulations.
I can't believe we've gone over to the dark side.
I know. What I've learned from this is that law and econ people can get along with con law people and energy people. Who would have thought? Great job! I knew you guys could do it! Now you just have to write all of the letters of recommendation that you promised the two elves. The work never ends.
Well done, you two. Being a professor is hard. Students ridicule you behind your back and to your faces. But the two of you have reminded us all of the love of academia that led us to being professors in the first place. And hey, we're all in this together.